Alright, so here's kind of just a random point of view drive again. I hadn't taken any videos since I put this Precision 6262 turbo in here. So she's making 669 and 574 at the wheels, which that's on about 80% ethanol, which is what we're running right now. Those numbers come from Sport Sharp mode. That's a 34 pounds of boost on this 6262 turbo. And one of the biggest differences I've noticed, the turbo lag, it did shift a little bit to the right, but it's not extreme. I mean, you can still have plenty of fun. You start to make boosts at about 3,700 RPMs, and by 46 you're at full boost. And I've got some BC 280 cams on the way, as well as that AMS intake manifold, so we'll be able to push our red line out a lot further too. Right now it's about 7,200. We'll easily be able to push it out to 8 or 85, or the cams and springs are really good for about 9,500 RPMs, but we won't be spinning up this stock block that high. In fact, I've only really driven it around in Sport Sharp once, just to get the data logs for my tuner. 669, 670 horsepower, let's call it 670, is a lot on a stock block. That's a lot of boost. It runs great. I haven't had any issues, but running it in sport, I'm still hitting about 23 pounds of boost, which is plenty of fun. You're probably pushing close to 500 horsepower with this setup at that boost level, so it's still plenty of power to get you in trouble and have some fun. I also changed to from a bypass valve that I had venting to atmosphere. That was a Cobb bypass valve. I swapped that out for a 50 millimeter tile blow-off valve, and it's got an 11-pound spring, so you'll hear that kind of infamous turbo stew sound. I really like the way it sounds. It's not really compressor surged, just the way that the blow-off valve sounds. I do have a 10-pound spring. I might try, but I'm kind of afraid it's not going to hold the boost level we're going to be pushing, so I'll probably leave this one in here. And I don't know if audio is going to pick up that blow-off valve. I hope it does, because it sounds awesome when you shift gears and you've got just a little bit of positive boost pressure. Really anything up to about 10 pounds, it sounds pretty incredible. The wastegate spring is a little higher in this one, running at 18 pounds. Well, wastegate opens at 18 pounds, I should say. It's supposed to be a 15-pound spring, but we're opening a little late there. It's not like they're precision calibrated springs. But other than that, the biggest difference with this Precision turbo in the rotated setup, even though I was running a catless down pipe and a high flow up pipe with external wastegate, the exhaust note is just way deeper, way louder than it was with the stock location turbo. I mean, it doesn't even sound like the same car. If anybody's wondering, we're running the ETS rotated kit, ETS front mount intercooler, and the ETS extreme catback exhaust with mufflers, no resonators. exhaust hanger is rattling a little bit because I wasn't able to get a bolt in it. I need to bend the hanger up just a little bit. So turbo I planned on running. I planned on putting a 6870 in here, which I have, but it has the wrong turbine housing on it, so I'm not running that right now. We've got this little bit smaller version. They're the same frame size, the 6262, but since this is kind of a temporary turbo setup for me, I did not opt to get the ball bearing version. I got the journal bearing version, which, you know, for heavy abuse, the journal bearing technically can handle more load. I don't know if that's a big deal in a turbocharger. The ball bearing ones do spool up a little bit faster, maybe even as early as 400 RPMs faster. So something to consider if you're looking at doing a rotated setup. You'll probably, if you use a ball bearing turbo, come into boost a little bit earlier than this setup does. Yet I will, once I get up here, there's a good spot with good visibility, no blind driveways or anything. I can get us a little pole. I'm not going to do it in sport sharp. We'll just do it in sport mode at 22, 23 pounds of boost. But you kind of get a feel for what this rotated setup is like. Shifting with it, taking it nice and easy, not hitting the rev limiter. Let's see what we get for boost. done without sending an astronomical amount of boost to a stock bottom end.